Hi, my name's Nicole Smith and I will be presenting to you information on the mass fish kill events of 2018 to 2019 in the Murray-Darling River system of New South Wales. The focus of this presentation will be on the status of the native fish species of the Murray-Darling Basin, the identified causes for the events and the implications the events have had on the environmental, social and economic sectors of the region. I will also delve into what we as a society can do to help prevent or minimise such events from reoccurring and how we can support the rehabilitation of native fish species of the basin. December 2018 to January 2019 saw hundreds of thousands, if not millions of fish perish in the Lower Darling River in New South Wales on 3 separate occasions. A Commission report detailed the causes of the events were a combination of low to no water flows from drought, algal blooms and a sudden drop in temperature. The first event saw water temperatures decrease 4.4 degrees Celsius and surface temperatures drop 20 degrees Celsius, with 19 millimetres of rain recorded in the 48 hours prior to the event. This weather change triggered a mixing event of bottom waters with low oxygen levels and surface waters where the fish were located. With algal blooms deoxygenating water and the Menindee main weir and weir 32 acting as barriers, fish were not able to escape conditions to cleaner oxygenated waters. This theme reoccurred on January 6, 2019 and January 28, 2019. The events were not an anomaly, however, with over 1,600 fish death events recorded in the Murray-Darling River system since 1980. The most significant occurred in February 2004, with an estimated 3,000 Murray cod recorded as deceased. Events such as these do not help the overall status of native fish species of the river system. The Murray-Darling Basin Commission estimate the native fish populations of the basin in 2003 were 10% of those existing prior to European settlement. The native fish recovery strategy notes a further decline, with native fish species such as the silver perch, golden perch and Murray cod all considered threatened, endangered or critically endangered by governing state agencies. These events, along with an already pressured native fish population, have impacted the viability of the environmental, social and economic sectors of the region. For First Nations people of the Murray-Darling, the river is central to their culture. Providing healthy food and medicine, the river acts as a physical connection to their history and culture, with the Murray cod and bony herring significant to storytelling. The well-being of the river and recovery of native fish species is therefore of great significance to their mental and spiritual well-being. Of economic significance, basin recreational fishing generates $1.3 billion annually, supporting 11,000 jobs. Having a major impact on the viability of local basin businesses reliant on the health of the river and the fish within it, the mass fish kills disrupted the breeding cycles of native fish species, decreasing their populations and scope for recreational fishing. There were vast environmental implications recorded, with the Murray cod, silver perch, golden perch and bony herring reported as native fish casualties in the events of 2018 to 2019. Furthermore, the low to no water flow impacted the availability of fish habitats, reduced the diversity of food resources and reduced queues for breeding and migration. This has impacted the recovery and rehabilitation of already threatened, endangered and critically endangered native fish species. The independent assessment of the 2018 to 2019 fish deaths in the Lower Darling, commissioned by the Murray-Darling Basin Authority, included immediate responses and long-term recommendations to rehabilitate native fish species of the basin. Immediate responses included creating refuge zones, relocating surviving fish and modifying key dams and weirs to maximise the flow of water. With a 30-year horizon to 2050, the native fish recovery strategy was developed to protect and recover native fish population. It aims to increase the quality and scope of habitats, water flows, migration pathways and breeding and nursery areas, whilst building on existing strategies and water reforms. To prevent or minimise further mass fish death events from occurring, there must be investment into research to better understand the effect of climate on native fish species, their ecosystems and water resources of the basin. Collaboration with First Nations people and other community members can assist with the management of fish populations, ensuring the rehabilitation and recovery of native fish species of the basin.